Hi, air signs. I'm going to be doing your second half of February, and this is going to be your general read. So we're going to go ahead and jump into your message. And so your main message here says wings. You never needed those wings to fly. So either spirit is reminding you something that you have recently done or something that you're about to do, which is letting go of something that kind of held you back from doing what you needed to do to fly on your own. If you notice in the back, there's some fake wings hanging out the window. She was placed in a position where she was stuck in that tower for so long, doubting what she was able to do. Maybe somebody placed her in that position and made her feel like she couldn't do things on her own. But she realized that those wings that somebody put on her or she put on herself weren't going to take her out of the position that she was in. So she realized that she had her own magic, she had her own strength, her own power to move herself right out of that tower and fly on her own. So in the second half, something's going to be happening with you where you're going to realize that you actually have enough strength to get yourself out of certain situations or to move yourself forward and be successful in other areas. So we're just going to go ahead and go through your reading and see what comes up that relates to this message here. All right, so the energy that's coming in for you, dragons, slay them all. So yeah, there's something going on here. Not sure if it has to do with a work situation because this is general, or if it has to do with a friendship, a relationship, somebody that you know. But somebody has come in, okay, and they haven't come in their true intentions. Maybe you have, maybe it could be a group of people as well, but this is a situation where you try to see the good in people or see the good in the situation or good in the person, and you realize later down the road that they're very toxic or even abusive in a certain way. I mean, not physically. I mean, that could be the case, but they can be abusive in other ways where they just manipulate and try to treat you in a certain kind of way that's emotionally abusive or in other ways, but they're a very toxic person. And no matter how hard you try to see the good them in them, you just realize that there's something wrong with them. Okay? So right now, the time is coming up for you to actually face this situation, and that's why they have these dragons here, because it's literally like taking down a dragon. This person is not in a good space, and so dragons, they're ferocious beasts and they come to take over things, and they're very animalistic, and if they have to fight, they will do that. And so that's why you're coming in prepared with your sword and you're ready to do what you need to do. But if we look at this like if we were in the tarot deck, remember that in the tarot, swords always mean our thoughts. So you're probably mentally getting yourself prepared for this major showdown to, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything huge in the situation, but it could be that you're realizing that whoever's around you that's putting you in a position that keeps you from flying and doing what you need to do, you're mentally preparing yourself on how to deal with this person. And if you notice her leg right there, she has a limitation, but that's not stopping her from doing what she needs to do. That leg right there is not going to keep her from fighting and defending herself. So, if you do have some limitations or you feel like there's something with you that you feel like you can't come out correctly and deal with this in a certain kind of way, don't believe in that. You have all the strength and all the tools that you need to handle this situation. So you're going to be in the place to slay this situation and bring it down. Okay, because this person is not treating you in the best light right now. So the tarot cards that came out with this is, so you got the Six of Swords. So like remember I told you about swords. It has to do with our thoughts. It has to do with how we think about things, our planning. And so it looks like after you're slaying this situation and you're bringing this down, you're going to be doing your best to move yourself forward to smoother waters, going somewhere where you're no longer going to be in stress mode. You're no longer going to be in a place where this situation is going to bother you anymore. You're literally taking your healthy thoughts now, because after you took care of the situation, your mindset's going to change. If you notice, they have all the swords in that boat. And right now, if you look, she looks a little bit hunched over in the boat. And right now it's a little rocky, but guess what? She probably went through the war. She went through it, and now she's ready to be set free. So she got her ass in that boat. She took her thoughts with her, and on the way, while she's going to smoother waters, her mindset is going to change. She's not going to stay stuck in that position anymore. So remember, wherever we go, if we don't take care of our situations, we don't handle certain situations, we're going to take everything that we just try to run away from, we're going to take it with us. So make sure that after you're done dealing with this whole entire thing, you said your piece, you took care of the person, took care of the situation, you clear your mind and find your way in smoother waters, okay? But that's going to be your plan. You're going to be moving forward. And while you're moving forward, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, so whatever you decide to do in this situation coming up, and you decide to set yourself free and handle the situation the best way you can after you move yourself forward, new things are going to be available to you, new stability, new ideas, new creativity, just new things are going to come in. They're going to make you stable again and bring you back to where you need to be, where you can profit from, being away from this person. So Ace of Pentacles is on deck there for you, okay, after you deal with this situation. What's going to come in afterwards is the Two of Pentacles. So it could be, because it's right next to the Ace of Pentacles, it could be that you're going to find yourself balancing your life again. Maybe in this situation you weren't balanced at all, and it was putting you in a position where you just weren't doing well for yourself because of this person. So now balance is going to be brought back into your life. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on, and we're going to go into the action that's going to be taken. Okay, so the action that's going to be taken is storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. So what this card has to do with is someone who's gone through it. So obviously look at everything, every single card, oracle card is mentioning something that you have been dealing with that's been limiting you and pushing you back. This card also has to do with that, but it has to do with the ending of it. So she went through a storm, she went through a hurricane, she went through something that was very tough. It was either heartbreaking or stressful, or put her in a position where she had to go find safety somewhere on her own. But now, if you notice here in the picture, if you get closer, right behind her, you see the clouds are breaking up back there, and you see the sunlight coming out. So you may have dealt with this situation. After you're done slaying the situation, you're going to realize, okay, this storm that I've gone through in this particular situation, it's going to be over, and the sun is going to come out. And you know that there's an end to this situation. Okay? So that's the action. You're going to know and feel that this situation is over. I've gone through it. I'm going to be okay. So what's going to come out is, for tarot, is the Fool. So yeah, look at, see the sun? The sun is breaking through in the background. Okay? So once you realize in your actions that you have gone through it, you dealt with some heavy stuff, and the end is already over with this situation, you're going to be in a place of the Fool. You're going to be going somewhere, a new direction, where you're not even going to be worrying about this anymore. You're going to be set free. You're going to see what's out there that's available to you. And so you're just going to move forward to something brand new, and you're ready for it. You're picking up this spirit of the Fool. And look, right after that, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, things are going to be set back to where they need to be. And this has to do with karma. It has to do with things going in our favor. So after we're done taking care of things for ourselves and standing up for ourselves, good karma is going to come to you. This is telling you, Spirit's telling you that they have your back. Okay, so luck is coming in for you, and things should be going the way they need to be. And then the next card we have here is the Ace of Swords. So yeah, so you found new clarity in the whole entire situation. Clarity could be that you learned from this situation and you know not to repeat it. Clarity could be the direction that you're going to be heading. You're going to know what to do, how to do things, and just new thoughts coming in for you. You're going to be set free. Your mindset's going to be changed. You're going to be different. Okay, so far it looks like you're really going to take care of things, air sign. So it looks really good for you. So what you need to know is garden. Something lovely will grow from this. So yeah, this is a person who has gone through a situation, and she did take time to actually dwell about what happened. But the thing is, the difference with her is that she actually made something grow from the situation. See that flower in her hand? And see, remember I told you about swords. There you are again. You're operating in your element. Okay, so you are definitely going to be thinking about everything that has transpired, and you're going to be thinking about what you're going to be doing, where you're going to be going, and how you're going to handle things. But yeah, so in this situation, you're going to be dwelling on the aftermath of this situation. But then, like I said, the Ace of Swords, the clarity, is going to help you to realize what not to repeat. It's going to help you to be grateful for everything that has happened, even though it probably didn't go too well with the person, and they didn't do right by you. But the thing is that you learned from it. Now, with everything that you're going to gain from this clarity, this knowledge that you're going to gain, is going to turn into wisdom. And in order to gain wisdom, you have to go through some things in life, okay? So you're going to be growing in this situation, okay? So that's what Spirit is saying that you need to know. You're going to gain a lot of knowledge from this. So the cards that I ended up getting for you is the Three of Cups. So yeah, after you realize all of this, and after you're done dwelling and you grow from this situation, you're going to celebrate this. You're going to celebrate with family members. You might tell people that you know, like your friends, your best friends. You might share this with other people and let them know what's going on with you. But I mean, if this has to do with a relationship, it might be that you might unite with somebody else after dealing with somebody else who didn't have their best interest with you. And you're going to be, having a good time with that person. The next card that comes out is the Tower. So something surprising is coming in, something shocking, something that's going to shake up your foundation, because all of this is already shaking up your foundation. But maybe something is coming in that is going to be a surprise to you regarding this right here, this Three of Cups. Let me see. Your next card is the Ace of Wands. So maybe what could be shocking is that there's a new offer, a new passionate offer. If this whole situation had to do with work, maybe you're realizing that you had to stand up for yourself at work. You had to stand up to your boss. You had to stand up to coworkers. Or it could be that you decided that, you know what, I don't feel like I need to be here. And you decide to handle the situation and tell them why you're leaving. And then put yourself out there, and your new ventures, remember that Fool, decide that you wanted to start somewhere brand new elsewhere. Well, guess what, there's going to be new offers coming in. So that's where that new Pentacles is coming into, that Ace of Pentacles mixed in with this Ace of Wands. So it could be new creativity, new ideas, just something new and passionate where you can actually grow in a new place. If this has to do with relationship, if you decided to end things because this person wasn't taking you seriously, or they're putting you under stress or making you feel a specific way, you're deciding to move somewhere where you can have something new and passionate, something fiery, something more to your liking. And what is coming in is the Page of Wands. So yeah, it's going to be something that might start off a little bit smaller, because remember, Page of Wands, the pages are a little bit immature, but they are very go-getters. Okay, they go after what they want. Once they see something, once they have an idea, once they have like a passion, they just go after it very quickly. So this could be a fire sign that's headed your way after you're done dealing with this situation. Or it could be that you had to stand up yourself to somebody that you're with, and after you decide to say, you know what, no more, maybe they decided to change things and offer you something brand new. Okay, so your outcome card is Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Don't do it. Okay, you have obviously in this situation, you have come a very, very long way, and you're going to be learning a lot from this situation, and you're going to be using wisdom from here on out in the future. But Spirit is reminding you in the outcome to not doubt yourself at all. Okay, so this card is it has to do with someone in your life who doubts the amazing things you're capable of. So maybe this person that you had to slay things with, they doubted you and always put you in a position to make you feel like everything that you did probably wasn't good enough, or wasn't going to be successful, or you weren't able to move forward. You know, they just always doubted everything that you did. No matter how amazing, no matter how much you work towards the situation, they just always made you doubt what you've done. You have to decide who your biggest hero is, who your biggest champion is in the situation, and it's you. The people around you that still love you, that you're going to celebrate with, those people are the ones that have your back. And those are the people that you really need to worry about what they think, or the ideas or opinions that they give you, because it comes from a good place. It comes from a loving heart. I think you need to believe in your own worth, regardless of anybody's opinion, though. Okay? And just continue to give yourself some self-love and self-confidence in this situation. So the last cards that are coming in the tarot for this is, what's coming in is the Emperor. So remember, I told you about this fire sign. There is an Emperor there. Emperor has to do with Aries. But this is somebody who has everything under control. They know where they want to go. They could care less about anybody's opinions. Maybe you're taking on, like, once you realize that you are worth something, you're going to be taking on this Emperor energy. And you're going to realize, hey, you know what? I'm full control of everything in my life. And I'm not going to let anything get in my way. I know what direction I'm going. I'm going to take care of things, and I know exactly what I need to do. But it could also be this right here, this person that's coming in, or a new job offer that is really wanting you. What comes in afterwards is the Star. So there's going to be a lot of healing after everything is said and done. After the dust settles, there's going to be healing going on with you. But at the same time, this also has to do with our hopes. And so after your healing, you're going to know that there's things out there for you to grab onto. You're going to hope and feel that, you know, whatever you put out there is going to come to you. What comes along with it is the Seven of Cups. So you have a lot of things there out there for you to grab. Okay, this also has to do with someone who's has goals, who has dreams. They have so many things in their mind that they want to do and have. But the thing is that it's up in the sky. She's dreaming about it. It's not attainable to her yet. But she has to make that choice. Okay, where should I go? What do I need to do? What is it that I want? I have so many options. You got to pull yourself out of that mindset. Pull everything back down to the ground and figure out which one you're going to settle with, and then take it, okay? Because that's what an emperor does. They figure out what it is that they want, and then once they figure it out, they go ahead and they take it. But you're going to get your full healing from this situation. Your hopes and dreams are going to be realized after everything. So right now, air signs, I have to say that you guys have a fantastic reading for the second half of February for your general read. Hopefully this resonates with you. If it does, please leave me some comments, okay? But you guys take care of yourselves. Bye.